So John McCain used to pretend he was against Donald Trump because of his over-the-top rhetoric when it came to... First of all, John McCain never a darling of the far right wing because he doesn't hate immigrants enough. So he had to make this campaign commercial. Last time he was running for Senate, he had to make this campaign commercial. Maybe you saw it. And it was to appeal to the right-wing nut jobs. And so here it is. Ready?
Drug and human smuggling, home invasions, murder.
We're outmanned. Of all the illegals in America, more than half come through Arizona.
Have we got the right plan?
Plan's perfect. You bring troops, state, county, and local law enforcement together.
And complete the dang fence.
It'll work this time.
So complete the dang fence is they've updated it now. It's build the wall. Right. So we were at a Trump rally the other day in Anaheim, and that's what they chant, build that wall. And that's the equivalent of build the dang fence. And I don't know if you noticed how we started out. Litany of crimes, home invasions, drug trafficking. Again, it's the people with no money and no power are the ones wrecking our society. And so remember when, but now all of a sudden they don't like that. Donald Trump. They've been doing this forever. And by the way, they kept taking his videos down off YouTube when he was running for Senate last time because he had uncopyrighted stuff he had copyrighted stuff in his videos, and he sued. He tried to get them to leave him up. And they kept taking him down. Well, now his opponent, I don't know if you noticed, but they have a Spanish translation. They've added it to this video, and his opponent, Ann Kirkpatrick, is that her name? Mm-hmm. Had made the video, put the Spanish translation on it. She put that up on YouTube, his own campaign commercial from last time, and now he's trying to get it taken down. In fact, they did take it down for a few days, YouTube, and then they put it back. They let it be put back up. Isn't that funny? John McCain, the guy who was screaming about letting his YouTube videos be on YouTube, now is screaming about taking them down. Isn't that interesting? Trump is really, really making things bad for you guys, isn't he? He's saying just out loud. He's not using dog whistles. He's not saying danged fence. He's saying build that wall. I mean, a little while ago, John McCain was pretending to be horrified about the direction Donald Trump was taking the Republican Party. You can understand why, Jim, right? The racism, the bigotry, the hate mongering, the xenophobia, all the values Republican politicians like John McCain embrace. Does that not freak anybody else out, that commercial?
That's the copyright infringement right there. Trump stealing his platform.
Apparently, McCain got the memo that Hispanics are also our fellow citizens who vote, and now McCain is trying to get his own advertisement taken down from YouTube. But, by the way, just the backstory to that, this guy here, let's finish.
Senator, you're one of us.
So that guy, you're one of us guy? Mm-hmm. What do you think his dirty, dark little secret is? What do you think that guy's keeping? Bald-headed cop, hating immigrants. You're one of us. Build the dang fence. Oh, Arizona sheriff resigns after threatening gay lover with deportation.
Oh,
Whoa.
So there he is. Wow. That's his illegal immigrant boyfriend, and he's feeling up in the picture. And,
he wants him to return my dang text. Please, return my dang text.
And so what he would do is he would threaten his gay lovers with deportation. Boy, that talk about a fight winner. That'll end any fight. That wins. I'll have you deported. I'm the sheriff. I'm from the McCain video. So here's what the Cocker said about it. Sheriff and GOP candidate for Congress Paul Babu, second only to Joe Arpaio in racism and general terribleness, has resigned as co-chairman from the Mitt Romney Arizona committee after his affair with a Mexican immigrant came to light. A Mexican immigrant man came to light. Babu had supposedly threatened the man with deportation in an attempt to keep the affair from going public. So again, it's not the secret is if you're a Republican that he's gay, but the bigger secret is that he's a horrible hypocrite, misusing his power. A horrible hypocrite misabusing his power over people with no power. The worst kind of thing you could do. Someone with no power, someone who you could kick out of your country if they cross you. Let's say Babu and Jose, whose full name has not yet been released, met through gay.com in 2006. Gay.com. That's pretty lazy. Go to gay.com. Like, you know, let's go gay.com.
Starter package.
I want you would
2006. He was a pioneer.
So in case you thought that it was Donald Trump who had a bad history on the border, here's some more evidence of what a horrible candidate, flawed politician that Hillary Clinton is. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Hi, Secretary Clinton. I was wondering what you think about like securing the Mexican border with some of the illegal immigrants that come in. Just wondering.
Well, look, I voted numerous times when I was a senator to spend money to build a barrier.
A barrier. So he says danged fence. She says a barrier. Trump just says he just doesn't want wait. They're dog whistling, and Trump doesn't dog whistle, right? So they're definitely a barrier. Let's go. She's got more to say. A barrier.
Try to prevent illegal immigrants from coming in, and I do think you have to control your borders.
Yes. Hey, if there's an idea bad enough for Republicans, Hillary's going to support it. Let's be honest about that. She's the perfect candidate to contrast with Trump, to show that Democrats can fearmonger immigration as well as Republicans. I say that's a great choice, Democrats. Remember, Hillary is a progressive who gets things done. Right-wing extremist things done. Okay, it's almost as if Hillary isn't liberal. Because when it comes to pandering to racists, Trump and McCain agree that they're with her. Here, she's got one more. Let's see if just to prove that Republicans don't own the copyright on dog whistle racist policies. Here we go.
Now, if you believe in building a wall, what's the difference between your idea and Donald Trump's idea on building a wall with Mexico?
Well, I think that everybody that I know of in the Democratic Party, and it used to be Republicans too, as you know, Jorge, who favored immigration reform also favored border security. And, you know, that's Ted Kennedy. It's obviously my husband, President Obama, myself, even, you know, somebody like President George W. Bush, who we forget was trying very hard to push immigration reform and gave up, I think, too easily. So, yeah, we do need to have secure borders. And what that will take is a combination of technology and physical barriers.
But you want a wall then?
No, we've already...
You said that.
Well, I voted for border security, and some of it was a fence. I don't think we ever called it a wall. Maybe in some places it was a wall. But it was aimed at controlling our borders. And
wall, fence, barrier.
And this is she's the stronger candidate against Trump. She has every vulnerability that you can possibly imagine. Every vulnerability you could possibly imagine. Luckily, she's going to flip-flop with flip-flops manufactured in Mexico. That is what's going to happen. But the pundits keep telling us that Hillary will be a strong candidate against Trump. All you have to do is ignore her polls, her negatives, the lack of enthusiasm, and her record. She's a horrible candidate. She's super flawed. She couldn't win last time she ran. She ain't going to win this time. She's horrible. If you vote for Hillary and Trump becomes president, that's on you. I say get behind the guy who has a chance to beat Trump, who would crush Trump. Don't freak out.